Welcome back, mythology enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered what happens when raw power clashes with unyielding intelligence? In today's video, we delve into one of the most riveting stories from ancient Greek mythology, the epic battle of wits and wills between Prometheus and Zeus. Prometheus, the titan renowned for his cleverness and foresight, dared to challenge Zeus, the all-powerful king of the gods. This is not just a tale of rebellion, but a profound battle of logic and ideals that has echoed through the ages. Prometheus, driven by a deep love for humanity, defied Zeus by gifting mortals with fire, symbolizing knowledge and progress. But Zeus, fearing the rise of man, responded with a fury that led to Prometheus' eternal punishment. Today, we will unravel the layers of this myth, exploring the motives, strategies, and the profound consequences of their legendary clash. What drove Prometheus to take such a monumental risk? How did Zeus justify his severe retribution? And what can we learn from this timeless story about power, wisdom, and defiance? Stay tuned as we dive deep into the logic and lore behind Prometheus versus Zeus, a tale where rebellion meets retribution and cunning challenges might. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to join our community of mythology lovers. Let's embark on this fascinating journey together. Much of the art and literature or mythology of ancient Greece tells the story of Prometheus, one of the Greek gods who challenged and stole Zeus' fire for mankind. As a rebel, traitor, hero and protector of mankind, Prometheus becomes a symbol of the incredibly exciting and suffering condition of human life. Over the centuries since the myth of Prometheus first became popular in folklore, the fire he stole for mankind has epitomized the spirit of technological progress. Not only that, Zeus's fire is also a symbol of human intellect and culture. Carol Dougherty in her book Prometheus explains that the Greek poet Hesiod created the myth of Prometheus in his work entitled Theogony. Prometheus' name consists of the words pro, which means before, and Metheus is probably a derivative of metis, which means intelligence. Prometheus is a figure who thinks first before acting. Apart from that, there was also a German romantic poet named Goethe who offered variations on the story of Prometheus as the creator of mankind. For Goethe, the flexible myth of Prometheus became a gold mine for poetic inspiration. Precisely because it does not need to be told in detail, the myth of Prometheus offers the poet many themes and questions about human experience to explore more widely and deeply. As thief, rebel, and creator, Prometheus helps us understand the nature, scope, and evolution of the human condition in all its fundamental complexity. As the most ambiguous figure in Greek mythology, the myth of Prometheus tells the story of humanity as a celebration of the triumph of intelligence, imagination, and technological progress over all that nature can bestow upon us. However, it also explains why exhausting hard work, oppressive political conditions, and endless suffering fill our daily lives. How can the same myth produce such different narratives about the human condition? Rather than glorifying or lamenting a single version of the human experience, Prometheus provides an interpretive framework for thinking about what it means to be human in a particular time and place. Each Prometheus story is created specifically to describe the culture and experiences of the people who created it. It is not the myth of Prometheus that changes, but rather the nature of the human experience it represents those changes. On the other hand, like other influential mythological figures, Prometheus helps humanity to reflect on and reimagine human experiences. As Roland Barthes said, myth helps to naturalize and thereby understand every series of circumstances faced by humans at every stage of history. Prometheus, as the creator of mankind, who also instilled hope in the heart of every human being, also gave us a way to face uncertainty in life. As ordinary humans with limited knowledge of the world in which we breathe, we can only guess what it means to be human. The etymology of the name Prometheus, which means one who thinks first before acting, has always been an important part of the story, he concluded. In the Theogony, the story of Prometheus becomes a tool for the poet to celebrate and strengthen the power of Zeus. Zeus combined physical and intellectual superiority to strengthen his position as king of gods and humans. Mahadeva also had a prediction that his son born to Metis would overthrow his power, so Zeus swallowed Metis to prevent that from happening. This incident also means that Zeus filled himself with new powers, because Metis was a symbol of intellectual ingenuity. In Greek thought, the goddess Metis represented a type of intellectual skill associated with deception and lies. Metis' position in an ambiguous and uncertain threshold area is often pitted against physical strength. For example, it is written in Nestor's advice to Antilochus in the Iliad that the chariot racer is able to win by the will of Metis. It is not by the will of Metis that a woodcutter gains his strength, by the will of Metis. A sailor directs his rudder quickly against the wind on a sea that is dark purple like the color wine. And it is by the will of Metis that a chariot racer is superior to another. Prometheus, a god whom Hesiod describes as capable of getting away with anything as complicated as anything, is here presented as the true prototype of Metis. There is an element of Metis in Prometheus' name. Prometheus deceived Zeus with an unequal portion of the sacrifice, but Zeus could not be deceived and said, "O son of Iapetos, if you are not the cleverest of them all. So you still haven't forgotten your tricks, have you?" Zeus, a god whose wisdom never fails, retaliated by denying humanity the power of fire. Second round, Prometheus defeats Zeus by stealing and hiding the sacred fire in a stalk of fennel and giving it to humans. Then, when Zeus saw a bright flame in the distance and realized that humanity had its fire back, Zeus created the first woman who was full of deceit and irresistible to men. This marks the victory of Zeus in the final round over the very cunning Prometheus. In contrast to Zeus' conquest of the monster Typhoeus or his fierce battles with the other titans, his battle with Prometheus was a matter of intelligence, not physical strength. In certain parts, the story of Prometheus is presented to celebrate Zeus's intellectual intelligence. If Zeus can defeat Prometheus, he can conquer anyone. Prometheus, with his cunning has much in common with trickster figures in almost every society's mythology and folklore, sometimes as gods, sometimes as animals. These tricksters are strangely ambiguous figures that can usually assume various forms, and are often the link between the divine and human worlds. In an essay on North American Indians, Mac Linscott Ricketts defines them as figures who transformed the chaotic world of myth into the orderly creation it is today. He is a monster slayer. Prometheus is a thief of sunlight, water, and the like for human benefit. He is a teacher of cultural skills and customs, but he was also a very greedy, arrogant bully, a cunning deceiver of friends and enemies alike. Prometheus was also a restless wanderer on Earth, and a troublemaker who often fell victim to his own deception and carelessness. Despite all his efforts and intelligence, Prometheus in Hesiod's story did not really help humanity through his deception against Zeus. Not only was he punished for the theft, but Prometheus was directly responsible for humanity's suffering and separation from heavenly life. And there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the epic clash between Prometheus and Zeus, a tale of defiance, punishment, and enduring wisdom. Through this story, we've seen how Prometheus' love for humanity led him to challenge the mightiest of gods, and how Zeus' response shaped the destiny of both gods and men. Prometheus' act of giving fire to humans symbolizes the eternal struggle between progress and control, a theme that resonates even in today's world. And Zeus' retribution reminds us of the consequences that often follow acts of great defiance. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of mythology's most profound narratives. If you enjoyed this exploration, make sure to give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing tales from the ancient world. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We have many more stories and insights from mythology and beyond coming your way. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the power of myth is the power of the mind. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.